and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get right into this video. So today's nail set, we are doing an encapsulated hollow glitter nail set. I'm excited to do an encapsulated glitter look. First, we're going to start by pushing back the cuticles. So this week I have officially decided that I'm going to post a video every day this week. I hope you guys are ready for some content. I have some really exciting things coming up. I am doing my first ever product review, so that's going to be really exciting. And now I'm going in with my e-file, which I got from Amazon, and I'm using this needle bit to get around the cuticle and lift any of that dead skin that's still on the nail plate. Also, just to clarify, in this video I don't use any primer or dehydrator because my sister decided that she didn't want these nails to last and we were just going to do them for the video. So I don't use any of those. When you are going around the cuticle with this kind of drill bit, you want to make sure that you're not digging this drill bit into the natural nail. You want to make sure you're at an angle, so you're just filing the dead skin and you're not drilling into the nail, because that would be painful. If you guys would like, I can do a detailed video on how to use a nail drill. It's only been a few months since I've actually gotten a hang of using this nail drill, so it takes a lot of practice and you really just can't be nervous and you have to go for it. I recommend trying it on yourself first so you're not injuring anybody else, or even a practice hand. That can be really good. But in the video, I can show you like what speed you should put it on, even though my nail drill doesn't have the speed in numbers, it just has a little dial, but I could still show you, and I can show you like what it sounds like, so that could probably help. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a video like that. I'm going in with my cuticle scissors and cutting off the excess cuticle. Next, I am taking my 180 grit nail file and just removing the shine from all the nails. I'm taking these tips that I got on Amazon and I'm just sizing them out to fit her nail. I'm going on these tips with some base gel because, again, I don't want this set to last. I'm using base gel because it is easier to take off the nail than using KDS glue. I'm pressing the nail tip on her nail and putting it as close to the light as I can. After it's secure, I just have her put her whole nail into the lamp. After that, we've decided that it was easier if she just turned on the light and put it over the nail, so that's what we did. I got a comment asking if base gel was better than nail glue, and I'm really not sure because I haven't glued on my nails with base gel and left them on to see how long they would last. But I am assuming that if you added dehydrator and primer before you glued the tips on with base gel, I think it would work pretty well. Here are how the tips look. These tips are really pretty and nicely shaped. I'm taking my tip cutter and just clipping them to the length she likes. A good way to make sure that the tips are all the same size, if you're doing someone else's nails, is to match up their cuticles and see if the tip is the same length as each other, and that's a good way to see if the nails are the same length. Now I'm taking this nail file that I also got from Amazon, and it is 100 and 150 grit. I'm using the 100 grit side and just filing the nails to perfect the shape a little bit, even though these nail tips are already really nicely shaped. When I shape the nails, I am just filing down one side, filing down the other side, and filing down the tip of the nail. I really should learn like technical terms so that it would be easier to understand, but I do one side, I do the other side, and then I do the tip of the nail to make sure that everything is crisp into that tapered square look. Now I'm using my e-file with a sanding band, and I'm just removing the shine from the nail tip and blending the nail tip in with the natural nail. I used to use a hand file when I was doing this step, but after I tried it with an e-file one time, I just couldn't go back. It's so much easier to file the tips with an e-file. If you guys have followed my Instagram, thank you so much. We're already at 300 followers. And thank you for sending nail sets that you might want me to try. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to everyone. Like, I'm trying to get through all the sets that I have from the comments and from Instagram DMs. I also got another really great comment that said I should try and recreate one of my first polygel sets or one of my first nail sets. And I think that is such a good idea, because you guys would not believe my first sets. My sets looked really bad, but we're not going to talk about it. If you guys want to see a video on that, let me know, because I was looking through my old sets and I was trying to pick a good one that I could recreate, but they're all simple. Like, they're all like one color. Do you guys mind that? Well, there's not like any cool designs on the old sets that I could recreate. It's just one color. But still, let me know if you guys would want to see something like that. Now, if you want the nails to last, you're going to need some dehydrator and primer. But for her nails, we are going to skip that step. Next, I am using some top coat and this holo glitter, as well as these holo butterflies. I'm just taking some top coat and painting it on the surface of the nail. You can either use top coat or clear polygel, but I decided to use top coat because I thought it would be much easier than just putting a layer of polygel. You can do it either way you like. Next, I'm just sprinkling on the glitter on the entire nail. Now I'm cleaning up the cuticle area with a brush just to make sure that when I cure the nail, I don't have any glitter cured to the skin. After the nail is cured, I'm just wiping it off with a brush to make sure all of the excess glitter comes off the nail. Now I'm moving on to the rest of the fingers, painting a layer of top coat and sprinkling on a layer of the holo glitter. I left in a lot of this glitter part because I thought it was really satisfying, and that glitter is just so pretty. Here are how the nails are looking, and now let's do the thumb. I'm doing one final wipe over all the nails just to make sure that all the excess glitter is gone. Now I'm taking some top coat and putting a few dots around the nails because I'm going to add in those holographic butterflies. I should have done this before when I was putting on the holo glitter, but I forgot, so no worries. I'm just doing it now, adding some top coat and putting the butterflies on. Next, I am doing one final wipe down around the cuticles just to make sure there is no glitter left on the skin. Now I'm taking my clear Macart polygel and putting a bead near the tip of the nail. I'm doing these nails with 2 beads. Ever since I used the 2 bead method, I just can't go back. I love using 2 beads. It's much easier. It's easier to build an apex when you're using the 2 beads. And I just feel like you don't have to stress as much, because when you're dealing with one big bead of polygel over the entire nail, it could be a little bit stressful because the polygel might run into the cuticle and flood the cuticle, so it makes it a little harder. But this way you can just focus on the tip and then move on and focus on the cuticle area. I'm patting around the polygel, making sure that I'm patting it all over the entire nail. I am making sure that it is nice and crisp and aligned with the tip, so that way I don't have to do as much filing after. I have some really fun stuff coming up in the next week and a half. I'm excited to share it with you guys. It's nothing crazy, but it is very exciting for me. Also, I was not expecting my channel to grow this fast. My French tip polygel vid has, I think it's 50 something thousand views, which is incredible. Never would I ever have thought that video would go viral. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. Some of you guys in the comments left me some suggestions for the primer situation I was having. You guys said to use 2 layers and see how that goes. 2 layers of dehydrator and 2 layers of primer. I did a nail set on my sister and we're trying that out. We actually did 3 layers, but I'll explain in that video, which is going to be coming out soon. And so we're gonna see if that helps, because I really love Model 1s and I don't want to give up on it, really, especially since I bought a 2-pack for $20. Yes, I'm not over it. Alright, I have cured the tips for 30 seconds and now I'm going in and putting a bead near the cuticle. I'm using a smaller bead than I am using for the tip of the nail, and I am just fitting the cuticle and I'm leaving a bump where I want the apex to be. When you leave a tiny bead of polygel where you want the apex and you kind of work around it, it'll make it much easier for you to create an apex if you just leave a bead where you want it to be. Now I'm moving on to the rest of the fingers. Once again, fitting the polygel around the cuticle, leaving majority of the polygel where I want the apex to be. This is a really simple set. Beginners can do it. The whole design of this set is the glitter, and the glitter is the fun part. When you get that glitter on there and you cure it, you're basically done with the set, and all you have to do is encapsulate. And here are how the nails look after they've been encapsulated. I'm just taking some rubbing alcohol and wiping down the tacky layer of the nails. Next, I am going in and reshaping all the nails. You don't want to skip this step. Make sure you reshape the nails. That way you can get a nice crisp shape. You can shape your nails with an e-file, but I find it easier to use a hand file because it feels like I have more control. After the nails have been shaped, I am taking some top coat, painting a layer on all of the nails. And look at that beautiful shine. This holo glitter is so pretty. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably recognize this part of the video. I'm going to do tiny little sneak peeks into my upcoming videos, so that's what I'm going to be doing there. If you kind of want to see what's coming next, then definitely go on Instagram and give me a follow. Now I'm just adding some cuticle oil. And here are how the nails turned out. I think they turned out so cute. The glitter is so nice. I love holo glitter. It's so beautiful. I hope this video helped you with encapsulating glitters. This is a really simple set that looks very flashy, so beginners can do this. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.